time! And this time I'm fully prepared. Especially with my new setup. I did do some little fiddling with my monitor, but it's totally cool, and our setup works beautifully. But hold on, I'm chatting with my friends for just a moment. Sans! Okay, anyway. Honestly, I don't know what I want to draw, but I was doing little, like, circle warm-ups. Just to, like, get my hand all ready and stuff. I think I might draw Annie. I haven't drawn them in so long, and I think it's about time I actually drew them again. I'm just thinking. Alright. Oh, my cables. I need to fix my cables. They're all a little janky right now. I also had to do some fiddling with my Wii and my headphones because my second monitor doesn't have any speakers to it. And I'm planning on replacing my first monitor very soon. Honestly, I might just go ahead and purchase the second monitor because it's not that expensive and I'm getting paid next week, which will be very, very, very nice. Anyway, I do want to stick with this one pen that I've been using though. I don't know if I'll go back to using the little pixel brush that I used to use. Because I just really enjoy the general, like, feel of this brush. I don't know. It's a nice brush. I like it. Good brush. Good brush. It's also been so long since I've drawn Annie that they may look a little different now. I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, I totally forgot to share last week's stream drawing in my server. I totally forgot to do that. Give me just a moment. Alright, let's see. Oops. Where is it? There it is. I forgot to share this! Oopsie. There you go. It's fine though. Alright. This is a better head shape than what I originally made. If you're ever wondering why I, like, suddenly stopped working on tournament art specifically, art for this specific story. It's because I've been working on other things, but I've wanted to be a bit more secretive about those things. Hey! What's up? I'm finally drawing one of my characters that I haven't drawn in like, I'd say like a good couple months. You know what? I think it's a good thing that I stepped back from working on this story for a little bit. Because I was getting a bit burnt out on it, so I wanted to work on other things. Besides, it gives me time to really, like, rethink any sort of, like, flawed aspects of what I already have. And it's just, like, it just gives me room to, like, reapproach it with a fresh mind and come up with something a little better than what I originally had. The core idea is still the same. The core idea has always been the general same thing, but like sometimes you just need to rework like all the in-betweens and come back with like a fresh mind. That's just a general good rule of thumb with any sort of like big thing. Oops. Besides, it's given me time to work on other stories, work with different art styles, and get more like back into my old habit of being very flexible with my artwork. Not to mention, I don't feel like I have as much of a pressure on working on it now that I've taken some time away from it. Oops. I can move something. Not my microphone. I can move myself over a little bit. There we go. Let me actually see. When was the last time I drew? Oopsie. When was the last time I drew Annie? It was at the end of September, so it has been 2 months. Near exactly, because that was September 26th the last time I drew them. I wonder how many people are gonna be happy to see Annie make a return. Albeit briefly. I am still gonna keep focusing on what I've been focusing on, but it's nice to return to old things every once in a while. I mean, there's a whole nother story I have that's even older than this one that I need to work on. I probably won't work on it for a while as well either, because that one's very convoluted. This one's much easier to tackle, but I first want to work on some other things. I think it'd be nice. Ooh, which one is this? Is this the castle or is this Chaos King? I think it's Chaos King. It is Chaos King! I love this song. I already vocalized my love of King. He's just a great character. Just in general, real awful, but still like someone that you can make fun of once he's at his lowest. It's great. I just love his character progression. Not everybody wants to be good. Not everyone is willing to change. And sometimes you can poke fun at them for it. Not always though. I need to like redo this. Hold on. I have to skip this song. It's a good song, but every time it plays, I end up getting copywritten on YouTube, which is stupid because I get copywritten for the incorrect thing. Because YouTube's copyright system is busted. I always love drawing Annie in sleeveless turtlenecks. I own several sleeveless turtlenecks myself. It's just a nice article of clothing. I love turtlenecks, just in general. And comfy. Excuse me. I know I keep talking about my own characters, but to be completely honest with you, that is not what I'm thinking about right now. I had recently, like, I'd say roughly a month ago, I had gotten into, Hell of a Boss, thanks to my friend Vince. And, I have just been, like, constantly watching, like, analysis of the theory videos. And, like, I've been rewatching the episodes. It's just been, like, glued to my brain. And I keep thinking about it. And I keep thinking about, like, the fact that some people make, like, self-inserts and stuff. And, I would have a bit of a hard time with that because, my name, SAMIEL, is derivative of SAMIEL. And SAMIEL in the Helliverse is Lucifer. And he already exists. So I'd have a hell of a time coming up with a self-insert. I know C would be easier, but like a self-insert, not so much. I feel like making a new emote after this. I've been working really hard on my final projects for my classes because I'm taking 2 drawing classes and the minimum for one of them is 4 and the minimum for the other is 7. So in total I have to make at least 11 different things and I'm making great progress actually, but that also means I haven't been able to really work on any personal things either, which really, really sucks. I want to work on my things really bad. I want to work on my stories, my stuff, my projects, so I have something to show whenever my break comes around. It'd be nice. Well, I'll be able to at least announce something. Probably within the first 2 weeks of December. I'll be able to announce one of the things that I've been working on. And that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Especially since so many of my projects have been like just work in progress things and like just conceptual stuff. Like I am very excited to announce this particular project that I'm talking about because it's actually something that like is going to be finished within like recent time. And that'll be nice. Didn't we just listen to Smart Race? We did! Why is it playing again? Hold on, let me check this playlist. there's Smart Race. Because if I know anything about making playlists, it's that it's very easy to add doubles. And also, I'm using browser Spotify, so Shuffle may even be busted on there. I don't know. Anyway, let us continue. Well, it doesn't really matter, because Smart Race is a really good song. I love this song very much. I always forget that this is in the soundtrack. I wonder if Toby decided to add it because it's just so ridiculous. Like, the rejected theme is so silly. I don't really feel like putting too much effort into the hands. Yeah, no, we'll do it like that. Excuse me. Oops. I keep hitting my microphone, sorry about that. This happens every drawing stream, but like it won't be like that for much longer. This song is so good. It's it's an absolute crime that it's as short as it is. Like, it just cuts off like that. Because it is for, like, a cutscene-esque fight. But, like, come on. It's so good. It deserves to be longer than that. I know this song is in here twice. Well, it's not in here twice technically, but the other one is pretty much identical. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it is in this playlist twice. I knew there were repeats in here. Because I have a playlist playing that has both Datsurun Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 music. I'm sure maybe, possibly, Toby will have like a full game playlist. Or not playlist, but album for Deltarune. But I don't know doable that is, because there's just so freaking many songs. I don't know if there's like a limit on how many songs you can put on an album. And there's one drawing. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after stream today. I should probably just focus on my actual, like, projects that I have to finish. So I'll probably work around those today. I know at least one that I can finish today. Maybe 2 or 3. It is fairly early in the day, so that's no biggie. It's so long since I last drew Annie, I keep messing up certain things. Even like the little trademark swoop. Kind of their whole, like, thing. Part of their design. I keep forgetting where the center of my pen is. There it is. Also, I finally bought Super Mario RPG. I've been wanting to buy that. I've been wanting to play the original for ages, but I'm glad that the remaster is out. I remember when that was announced, I got so excited because I'd always wanted to play Super Mario RPG without playing it on an emulator. Because I've always found that it's a bit difficult to work with emulators sometimes, especially whenever you have to adapt to a keyboard setup instead of the actual, like, native controls. Bit annoying. Just that for me personally. Now there are certain types of, like, exceptions, such as certain games like handheld games. I'm totally fine with converting to a more computer-oriented setup because of the fact that it's very difficult to potentially stream them on the PC, because handheld consoles are very, very difficult to capture, especially consoles like the DS or the 3DS. I think the DS is easier than the 3DS, because like the 3DS, you have to like jump through like a million hoops to like get it modified, and it has to be the original 3DS. It can't be 3DS XL or the new 3DS. It has to be the original 3DS. I think you might be able to get the new 3DS modified. It seems like the XL may be a bit difficult, but you have to like send your 3DS to somebody and get a certain add-on implemented into it, and then you can use capture card on it. It sucks, but I'd love to be able to play those kinds of games for stream one day. Hi! I am drawing somebody I haven't drawn in a while. I'm drawing Annie. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I've been busy with finishing up my stuff for this semester. But I haven't like hated it. Yeah, I've just decided to stick with Deltarune music for drawing streams. It's just easier that way. Not to mention YouTube's been cracking down on ad blockers, so I don't want to play anything on YouTube since ads would most definitely play. Yeah, it's really good. Also, hype for chapter 3 and 4 to come out. I mean, like, seriously, you've seen me in the server just like going like, I can't wait. Like, seriously, I cannot wait for those chapters to come out. I'm a little sad that chapter 5 won't be coming out with them, but I haven't heard the Asgore. Wait, yes, I have. Of course, it's Fingers in His Ass Sunday. That was like a religious thing on Tumblr many years ago. Like, I was still in high school when this was a thing. Like, it doesn't really get posted anymore. But yeah, Kanye West likes fingers in his ass. Cause like that whole like news coming out was way back when I was in high school. And it's just like beautiful timing. It is really good actually. Like, genuinely, it is good. It's both silly and good. But yeah, I can't wait for chapter 3 and 4 to come out. Once like there's an announcement of them coming out, I am 100% gonna be planning my Undertale Deltarune marathon around that release date. I've already been thinking about ooh, water. Yes, go get hydrated. Get that hydration. Yeah, police and Napster. I do really wonder how he got in that role. How he ended up as a part of the police force. Napstablook, of all people. Yeah, I want to look up something real quick because I refer to Nabstabluk as non-binary because I do believe that all of the ghost cousins are like non-binary by default unless they specifically state otherwise. Is Nabstabluk non-binary? Yes, Nabstabluk is non-binary, but on the wiki they are referred to with he/him pronouns. Most people have defaulted to he/him pronouns, but they are never referred to as such in the game. They're referred to as they once in the ruins, so yeah, it's safe to assume that, like, they're non-binary, and Mad Dummy is, non-binary until they explicitly state that she's a girl. Mad Mew Mew is a she. Just like how Metaton is transmasc, Mad Mew Mew is transfemme, and Napstabluk is their cis non-binary cousin. That's such a silly thing to put together, but you gotta think about like how gender works for ghosts. In that same regard. I've thought about implementing those kinds of like complex things in my own characters as well. I had a feeling Nabstabluk was non-binary. But like, yeah, if you like look at the wiki, like the new like work in progress wiki to Leaf fandom, they are referred to with he/him pronouns, but that is incorrect. Let's see. Okay, there we go. The fandom wiki is correct. But the new, like, non-fandom wiki is incorrect. I do believe ghosts are probably assigned to non-binary at quote-unquote birth. I have no idea how ghost monsters would come into existence. I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs from Chapter 2. Just drawing Annie in their natural habitat. Excuse me. And I like exploring the idea of like both sex and gender being like extremely different depending on like the species or something like that. Like, for example, I have these characters that are of a specific species where like technically like because there's so few individuals of the species, there's no real like defined like sex or gender within their like native local language. So like they are technically both men, but in like a hard to define way. Like they're not men in the same sense of like the way humans work, but like are referred to in a similar way as like just an adaptation of language. Well, I also have another character who's very similar but a completely different species, where like the species I'm referring to now, they're earth golems, but they function very similarly to the Gorons from Zelda, in the fact that they're all like the same sex and stuff like that, and that they're birthed from the earth. So they don't really like reproduce in the typical sense, but because of that, their general idea of like gender, they have no like real like any sort of thing in regards to sex, because sex is not really a thing for them. It's not even that they reproduce asexually, it's just that they emerge from a very specific location. And I don't know, it's complicated in that regard, but gender is just like, it's like dressing up, essentially, in our sense. It's something to play with, something to just like use as like just like self-expression and stuff like that. But that's also very much like how I see gender myself, is that it's an art form, and that you use it as a form of expression in any way you can, any way you want, doing whatever. It's just, it is what it is. It's something to play with, something to have fun with, something to experience joy with. Oh, lovely. I just like playing with every single like possible aspect of self-expression and language. It's just fun, like challenging people's perception of things. Cause like, you should stay curious, always. You should always be willing to have your beliefs challenged. And while after a while it can get a little exhausting, it is worth it, because you can grow as a person if you're willing to face those challenges. But if you're not willing to change, then you will become outdated. It's just how it is. I will draw a little more Annie stuff later. Just a little bit more like concept stuff. It's been so long since I worked on it. I now kind of want to work a little bit more. Maybe work on the draft for the comic and whatnot. It's gonna be a while before a tournament is like finally like out for the world to read, but like I'm willing to be pretty open about that, at least, because I've been open about it for a very long time. Oh, that reminds me. I was looking at my little friend group chat, and my friend Milo was having issues with his drawing tablet, and Vince was like, "Oh, I know what it is. It's probably this," and he was right. And it just reminded me, for some strange reason, my NVIDIA driver is counted as a third screen, and I don't know what to do about it because I can't open my NVIDIA settings or anything like that. But it seems to be totally fine. I just needed to turn it off as like a third monitor. Like going into the display settings and just like turning that one off. Phew! Excuse me. Might just need to update my drivers in general. I can do that later. I hate writing with this pen. It's good for drawing, but it's so annoying to write with. Oh, wrong letter. Hasn't been drawn in 2 months. Annie is not pleased. Actually, hold on. Let me fix that. There we go. Now I have a little idea. This one may be a bit complicated, so bear with me. Yeah, my NVIDIA driver. Let me actually look. My display. Yeah, this weird third monitor. What are you? Let me look at you. I disconnected it, but like, yeah, it's my NVIDIA GeForce GTX. It's my 980 Ti. It's my driver. It's my little driver thing. For some strange reason, in my settings, it's detected as a third monitor, and I have no idea why. I might actually need to look inside my PC itself, because there might be like a little digital screen in there or something. I don't know. I know some PCs have things like that. I actually think I might... Oh, well, I can't, actually. I was gonna say, I'm thinking of moving my PC so it's, like, in a different spot under my desk. But I forgot I have these little bars that go across the legs, so I can't really do that. The place I have it is the only place I can have it. Can't really put it anywhere else. Oh, baby. I don't know. I might be able to move it actually, but that would take way too long, and I'd probably end up hurting myself if I did that. Yeah, I've challenged myself with these sketch sheets to like always include at least one perspective piece. And that's what this is right now, is I'm making it perspective. Because why not? So this will take a little bit more work, but that's fine. Actually, hold on. Normally when it comes to perspective like this, I used to make like a big old grid on the floor and then draw from there, but I think drawing perspective just from like what I'm envisioning in my head is good practice in its own way. I sincerely doubt my PC would like accidentally detect something as a display. So I think I will look inside my PC after stream to see if there is a little screen in there. But it's really difficult to get to. It's like in it's in its own little jail cell. Like it's so difficult to get to my PC if I have to like get to the back or something. But I can't really put it anywhere else, unfortunately. And you know, I had a little like tray thing that was designed to like stick a PC in, but this PC is massive. It's like 20 pounds. It's a big ass brick. That's what it is. I love my PC, but like I can't really move it or anything. It's time for the best song in the entire soundtrack! You know what that means. We gotta turn this shit up. Hell yeah. I might actually make this less chibi. Less bean face. Here's your chance to be a big shot. Your chance to be a big shot. My parents are currently watching Guardians of the Galaxy downstairs. And of course, my parents always have the TV volume set to like stupid high, so if you occasionally hear like a little rumble, then like that's probably what it is. It was even more noticeable before I figured out my home microphone settings stuff, but it's some things are a little more difficult to deal with than others. Big shots! I turn the volume back down. Just for the sake of sounding nice. Excuse me. Perspective is hard. But you know what? When it's done right, it looks great. So I have no real reason to complain.
When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow, and the places that you know seem like fantasy, there's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold, with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
I like that song. Cute. Small but cute. Man, I remember when chapter 1 first came out, and it was like out of nowhere. And it was labeled as survey program. I remember that was crazy. Cause like the little display name would change, and I don't think it did that in chapter 2, cause that was whenever the demo was fully out on Steam. But like, man, it was pretty crazy. There we go, that's better. Let's see. I think I might draw Annie in their tournament outfit. For this little perspective piece. Be like, you're far from home. This place is huge. Look at you, you're so small. You're 6'2" and you're still small in this place. And yes, Annie is 6'2". I don't really state that very often, but when I do, it's like, oh yeah, they're like actually a lot taller than average, but they don't really like appear to be that way because they're surrounded by people that are even taller than them. Me and my bad habit of making really, really tall characters just because I really like tall characters. I'm not really afraid of sharing information on tournament, really. I don't really have any reason to. I've always been very open about like what this story is gonna have, what's it about, all that world building stuff. But I do want to like actually properly introduce it within the comic itself once I get to it. But writing is hard. And I just want to get to the point. It's always the beginning that's really difficult. The beginning is like so slow and annoying. Just feels like so monotonous. But like once I figure out how to like really make the beginning of it work, I think it'll be alright. Actually might not make it go down that far. Maybe down to there. It'll be alright. Actually, let's just cut it off there instead. I hope Rule's card gets more silly screen time in Chapter 3. You know, it's so interesting to learn that Chapter 3 isn't like as story driven as like Chapter 1 and 2 as well as 4, considering the end of Chapter 2. Like, holy shit. What do you mean Chapter 3 is gonna just be like all like fun and games and stuff. Like, did you forget how you ended chapter 2? It's crazy. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be great. Besides, there's that green room, and that'll be fun to see in the end. I want to know more about green room. And honestly, even with the things I have shared about tournament, like, there's still a lot that I haven't really, like, delved into. And there's a lot that I haven't really shared. It's just, like, vague information. Like, the tournament is a thing. And Annie is there. And they don't particularly belong, considering the fact that they're human. Or at least they're supposed to be. But I suppose, like, the first season is like, or not season, the first book is supposed to be like Annie figuring out, what am I? Just having an identity crisis after already figuring out so much about themselves. Like, it's a bit funny, silly. Like, wow, I thought I already had myself figured out. Turns out I was wrong! And I know, like, fish out of water stories are a bit overdone sometimes, but, like, it's a great way to introduce a fictional world. It's a great way to introduce all that stuff. And it's a great, like, first story as a writer or an artist. Actually, let's see. Perspective. Yeah, I remember the trio. Sweet Captain Cakes. I love them. They're so cute. Yeah, Jivo! It's Jivo time. I can promise you this. Whenever we do our Undertale Deltarune Marathon, I will kick Jivo's ass. Alright? That is a promise. I will kick their ass. Besides, I've like seen how some of the certain parts of the fight go, like the best way to do it and stuff, because I've been watching Shay a lot lately. And I think if I remember how that works, then I think yeah, definitely. I think I'll be able to beat them the next time I play chapter 1. It's gonna take a while, of course, because Jivo is absolutely 100% harder than Spamton. And I beat Snowgrave Spamton, and Snowgrave Spamton is harder than regular Spamton Neo. Absolutely, because like you're all by yourself with that one. And I can absolutely guarantee Jivo is very, very difficult. Let's see. I think I'm gonna color this. Let me open up one of my pieces that I've done of Annie so I have a color reference. You did tell me that you got a new VR headset. Was it the Meta one? I think it was the Meta. Oh, are you talking about a game? Because if you're talking about a game, then no, you haven't told me about any games that you've gotten. You got the Quest 3. It sounds cool. Let me see. Great thing about being on my PC is that all of my older drawings are stored in my hard drive. Because I decided to do this. Let's see. Wow, I made this in May? I made this in May? This looks way older than May. Wow, that's interesting. Anyway. Ooh, Lone Echo. Let me look that up. VR. Ooh. It's a zero gravity game. Holy shit. That's cool. That's really cool. I've been thinking about digging out the old PSVR headset that we have, because like we bought it like years ago, and then we used it for like a couple days, and then it never got touched again. It's a story mode to the extremely popular Echo VR, which Oculus stupidly shut down. Yeah, I saw that when I looked it up. One of the questions was, is Lone Echo shut down? And then it said that it had been shut down on August 1st. That's sad. You ever think about how this song has like crackles and stuff in it? Like it's bit crunched? Because knowing Toby, that was very much intentional. And I wonder if it's because you're on like the outskirts of the dark world, or like the pure dark fountain on the outskirts. This game looks cool. Wow, it was only active for 6 years because it was released July 20th, 2017, and then they shut it down August 1st, 2023. Yeah, Echo VR. It was only active for 6 years. That's not very long for an online game. Only 6 years. But then again, I've seen other things that had only been active for like 2 years, for example. Like, oops. I forgot to put it in earlier. Yeah, I could tell by looking it up that it must have been popular. You know, I would understand shutting something down, something like that down, if it was like not very popular. But like, if it was that popular and they decided to shut it down anyway, like, why? Why? Even things like there's all sorts of different things that are still like active with open servers, even if they're not very popular. Really? A whole ass plane over the headquarters? That's amazing. That's some real like dedication to preserving something like that. And it still got shut down anyway? That's bullshit. That's so crazy. Cause like when other things shut down, people are like, ah, poo, that sucks. But like they just like go along with it. They're just like, whatever. It's whatever. But if people are that determined to prevent a shutdown like that, then like, why in the hell would they do that? My goodness. That was ridiculous. Like, I don't know how many people play Guild Wars 2, but that's still active. Somebody's making a mod though, which makes it so if you own Echo VR, you can host servers or something. That's nice. That's very lovely. Yeah, local stuff. I bet maybe they weren't like getting as many like profits as they wanted to from Echo VR, so they probably shut it down specifically for that reason. Which is stupid, but like capitalism does what capitalism does best and ruin the things we enjoy. Oh damn! You have to already own it. That does suck. I love that the trio have so many songs. They're all like very similar variations, but it's still cute that like that they have their own songs. And they do technically have icons, but they're really tiny. So they're like semi-important characters. Besides, you can listen to the soundtrack at the end of chapter 2. I keep misspeaking. They're real sweet characters. Let's see. I feel like it's not money, mostly because the Quest 3 costs like 800 to make, it only costs 700 to buy, so they can't be that caught up on money. Ooh. It's interesting that they're selling it at a loss, at a net loss. Yes, Benton! Oh, you missed Big Shot earlier. I haven't colored in a sketch sheet in a while, but I'm glad I'm doing this one at least. By the way, did you listen to the remixes I sent in the Discord server? Because like the Rude Buster one especially is like super good, and I really like it. Same with Quest 2. So cheap because they don't sell it for way more than it takes to make. Well, you should absolutely listen to it because Camellia already makes great music, and actually he worked on what's that game called? Hold on. Which album was it? Yeah, Dweller's Empty Path. He worked on the soundtrack for Dweller's Empty Path. Yeah, he's best known for being on Beat Saber and stuff like that. But I mostly know Camellia because of the type of music I listen to. Oops. I know one thing I hate about Beat Saber. What do you hate about Beat Saber? I've always wanted to play Beat Saber, but I don't think it'd be good for my shoulders. I'd love to play Beat Saber, because I love rhythm games in general. Let's see. Oh, this is back when I made giant canvases. I've since shrunk them down to like 1920 by 1080. Just because like it's easier to work with smaller canvases. Actually, I think I'm just going to make this the base eye color. I usually make things off-white anyway. Let's see, what shade is this? That is basically white, actually. If you have it on Quest, you can't mod it. And there's a lot of music packs, but all of them except originals, defaults cost money. Ew! What the heck? Ew! Oh, I don't like that. Maybe it's a good thing I don't have Beat Saber. Maybe it's a good thing I don't really play VR in general. I'd love to, but I don't really have, like, any space for it. Well, no, actually, I could probably play VR in here, but I'd have to play it sitting down. I wouldn't really be able to do anything standing up. It's only really good if you get on your PC to mod it. I will keep that in mind. One of these days I'll get a VR headset. I do have Skyrim VR on the PSVR, but like, it's just regular Skyrim, but like a little awkward. Not to mention moving around makes me feel like I'm gonna fall over. Nice VR, streaming VR. Viewing streaming in VR. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'll keep that as the base eye color. It's less, like, stark. I mean, VR Assassin's Creed. I think I'd heard of that, actually. Let me look. Let me do this real quick. Alright, let me look that up, actually. Assassin's Creed VR. Let me see. Oh, Assassin's Creed Nexus. I see. It has fairly, it's like, it has above average ratings. But to be fair, a lot of Assassin's Creed games haven't been, like, super particularly amazing as of late, because, like, there are certain, like, budget cuts they make on them. Like the Assassin's Creed games are notorious for having shitty, voice acting issue, like voice acting quality, like not like the actual acting itself, but like the audio quality is really bad for some strange reason. Yeah, I had a feeling performance issues would be another thing. And the most recent Assassin's Creed game that came out, I think Mirage? That one is not very good either. Like, my dad got it because he is a longtime Assassin's Creed fan. Kimberly! But, apparently Mirage isn't very good at all, because he didn't play it for very long anyway. I believe, for him personally, 2 and 3 are the best ones. And I also really like Assassin's Creed 2. That one is like... when you think of Assassin's Creed, usually that's the one you think of. I've actually changed the eye colors since I made that other piece. Hold on, let me look. It's so mad when people call it the Mr. Beast song. What? This is news to me. Let me see. I have changed the eye colors a bit. I forgot I accidentally did the eye colors the other way around here. I can't remember. Hold on. Let me see. I have not. I'm not really, well aware of Mr. Beast's things. I know Mr. Beast, but that's about it. Let's see. No, there's no eye color on that one. God damn, I never realized how little I draw Annie's eyes. That's better. When did I draw this? Hold on. This is the song. When did I draw this? I drew this back in August. I drew this right before I started back in my current semester. I might color pick from this actually. This might be a better eye palette to pick from. I think I just like eyeballed these colors and gave them new colors. I don't know. Let me see. That one does look better though. I think the skin color is still the same though. Let's see. No, it's a little more saturated. What about the eye colors? That's right. I remember now. I made Annie's eye colors very like striking because of the importance of their eyes. Yes, it's Giga Size. That's the one that plays. It's a very specific moment, but like in most cases you wouldn't really hear the whole thing. I think it's whenever like she first shows up and challenges you. Can't remember though. I think I will stick with the really bright saturated eye color. I don't know. I knew where it was from. Yeah, I can't remember like exactly when that song plays, but I do think it's whenever like she first shows up and grabs Noelle. I think I know most of the Deltarune music. Yeah, I know most of it as well. Honestly, I should play through the chapters again in my free time. Because I've been really thinking about them a lot. Saves! Actually, hold on. She shows up and takes Noelle. Isn't this near the very end with the huge robot fight? Yeah, that song is somewhere, in that general like moment. There's a lot of songs in that specific like end portion because there's the regular queen fight and then there's like Giga Size and there's the two Thrash Machine songs and then there's the roaring and I can't, there's another one as well, but I can't remember. There's so many songs within like that like half-hour portion of the game, or like 15 to 30 minute portion of the game. It's so hard to remember like which is which and where is where. I think I will keep the eye colors like this. There's always little details in Annie's design that I've been like very like wishy-washy and indecisive about, but I think this is nice. This is nice. I like this. Yeah, these colors are good. Among Us VR. Oh, I've watched some videos of Among Us VR. It looks very silly and very fun. I think I'm just gonna like finish this one and then do the other drawings like over here and stuff. Just so that like I don't have to go off of this canvas just to pick the colors. So good, but only kids play it now and they're too young to have voice chat and they're stupid. Oh no! That reminds me, I remember a video of like someone who was the imposter and then like started chasing a kid. It was like oh, blah, 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 blah. And then like they hit the button, they were like, he did it. Blue did it, or whatever his color was. And it was like, no, please, it wasn't me. I was being chased. It was so funny. It was so hilarious. I loved it. It was so funny. I could never do that myself, but like seeing people do it is really, really silly. I always forget how that's a pretty red undertone. I always forget that Annie is a very rosy shaded character. I love them, but like they're a little too rosy sometimes. I might lessen the undertone a bit, but the bright colors are pretty important to Tournament's general style, so I might keep it like that actually. Yeah, Susie! In Population 1. No, I have not. Best song in Undertale, or not Undertale, Deltarune, hands down. Best song. What's it called? It's like, this is the song that plays when I'm angry or something. Where is it? When I get mad, I dance like this. That's what it's called. I love that song. It's so silly. Birdly and his sad backstory. Basically, VR Fortnite. Interesting. I know what I was thinking of. Like a game that still has its like servers active even though it's not very popular anymore. PUBG, I'm pretty sure, is still like super, like the servers are still active, but like it's basically a desert at this point. To think something super popular gets shut down for no good reason, and people are protesting like crazy, but then PUBG is like still fairly active. Or not fairly active, but still like online. I know PUBG is pretty good. I've heard that it's pretty good, but I think a recent update like really ruined it. So like a lot of people have been stepping away from it recently. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. I remember like it showed up on the store page of Steam for me, and I was like, oh yeah, PUBG! I mean, look at the reviews. I know this game's been around a while. Let's see how people feel about it. And then like a lot of the reviews were like, don't play it! The update sucks! You know, Fortnite was originally a kid's version of PUBG, but then they got sued and had to change some things. Interesting. That's very interesting. That definitely checks out, though. Gosh, I can't imagine getting sued. That sounds really scary. Like, I don't know what I would do. Look up the Quest 3 compared to Quest 2. Let me see. Yeah, let me look. We've been talking about VR stuff, but like, I'm not that familiar with them. Quest 2 versus Quest 3. Alright, let's see. What are the differences? The first sentence. Meta gave us the skinny on its new Quest 3. It is a lot smaller looking, yeah. It is way smaller. I can see that. Like, it looks like the eye cover part looks a little bit bigger than the actual like headset itself, which is interesting. Whoa, the resolution is much higher. Quest 3 has a Gen 2 processor. Quest 3 has potentially more storage. Has to be, because the lenses are bigger and we can't be touching them. That is true, that is very true. Yeah, the resolution of the eyes is bigger. So the lenses are bigger as well. That's really nice. Let's see, it has more RAM as well, but it has the same battery life. Which honestly, that's fine. If like it has better specs, but it can run about the same amount of time, that's still an improvement. Yeah, it has better specs. But the Quest 2 is still good. This article says, I wish it had more battery life too, but you can't always get what you want. I think it does technically have more battery life. I have not seen the MR. I'm still looking through this article though. This is really interesting. Yeah, I do believe the battery probably is stronger in the Quest 3. It just, oh yeah, mixed reality. That's what it was. You told me about that. It's very much like AR, just by a different name. Mixed reality and augmented reality. Those are honestly basically the same. I think MR just might be easier to trademark or something like that. But yeah, I do think the battery is technically stronger in the Quest 3. It's just like, because of the improvements in the specs, it runs about the same time length as the Quest 2. Ooh, comfort. That is a really, really good category to talk about. And Quest 3 is much more comfortable, which is very nice to know. I think my sister owns the Quest 2, so I've been able to play VR games before. Mostly just little demos and stuff. Apparently I'm really good at shooting things in VR. AR is more used for tools and trying on glasses, while MR is mostly for working games. Interesting. So that's the difference. I thought they were basically the same. Alright. Controllers. Of course, Quest 3 would have better controllers since it's newer. They redesigned the touch controllers. And they're more responsive. That's good to know as well. That's really nice. Yeah, it's just overall better. How about the prices? Wow, the Quest 3 starts at 500 and goes all the way up to 650 if you want more storage. And then Quest 2 is 300. So really the only reason to get a Quest 2 is simply for price reasons. Beep. Ooh. Yeah, that looks very, very comfy. I'm glad I looked at all that. Alright. I have to take a small break. I shall be right back. I've returned. I'm back. There's no reason to get the quest 2 as they're working on quest 3 of light. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's true. There would be no reason if they're working on a light. Makes these things a little more accessible. Quest 3 light is apparently gonna be only 200? Wow! That's nice. Yeah, that sounds really nice actually. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. You know, normally I skip a Cyber's World when streaming because I don't like getting copyright claimed on YouTube. It doesn't actually affect my VODs channel. Yeah, it would make VR very accessible. It doesn't really affect my VODs channel since I'm not monetized, but it's still nice to not have to worry about seeing that ugly little copyright logo. And what's sucky is that it doesn't even copyright me for a Cyber's World. It copyrights me for somebody's remix. It's so silly, but honestly the same thing happens with World Revolving, is that for some reason I get copywritten for that as well. But it doesn't affect my channel. I'm not monetized or anything, so it's totally fine. And so far, if I've ever had any audio claims on Twitch, it just mutes that section. I can appeal it, but I don't know how appealing works, and it kind of scares me. So I might try that for this VOD because I already know it's gonna get claimed. But here's hoping that, like, it's not that bad. I've never tried appealing copyright claims before. I don't know how annoying they might be or anything like that. Because, like, I had started that process at some point on one of my videos, but then I was like, nah. It gets a little too much into, like, formal things and it makes me a little uncomfortable. Seen the VR chat rage that happened a few years back. What? Let me see. VR chat. There's definitely like a few videos that are like how to make people, there's this thing that makes people rage. Like any sort of bait videos kind of suck, but like I'm assuming you're talking about a much bigger deal than just like some rage video. So apparently even with the noise filters I have on my microphone, the game is very moddable before and not malicious but cool and helpful mods. What does VR chat do? And a damn antivirus! Of course they'd do that! Because why not? Wow, how rude. That's wonderful. Apparently my microphone still picks up the bass from the TV downstairs, even with the noise filters I have. So I very politely asked my dad to please turn down the TV downstairs. I know he's not that hard of hearing. He can handle turning it down a little bit. Yeah, it's not going off right now, but whenever I had returned from my break, I sat there for a moment because the TV was all rumbly. Because my dad has like a uber deluxe speaker system, and the bass is pretty loud. So I saw my microphone was picking it up, so I was like, I gotta say something. I was like, that was the major problem with my microphone, is that it would just pick up the bass from downstairs. Because it's just so stinking loud. Like, I've gotten used to it a little bit, but like, I don't want anybody else to have to deal with that, you know? Oopsie. Very much just courtesy. That's all. Like, if I didn't care, I wouldn't say anything about it, but I do very much care, because I've been struggling with making my audio quality sound good, and I think I've finally hit a really good point with it. Oh, Roblox VR. That does sound good, especially since Roblox is such like a like user, it's very much a lot of like user-made content. It's pretty much 99% user-created content. Like all the good stuff, like hobbies and roleplay games and stuff like that. Not every game has VR, but the ones made for it are awesome. That does sound awesome. I haven't been on Roblox in quite a while. Still using my old account that I made back when I was like 11 years old. God, that was so long ago! That was 11 years ago! I was... Dude, this is Smart Race. Birdley's song. Honestly, Attack of the Killer Queen and Smart Race do sound very similar. Yeah, I've made that mistake earlier before stream started. Because, like, I think Birdley and then Attack of the Killer Queen played. And I thought it was Smart Race. So, like, I did the opposite of what you just did. You know what? Shit happens. They're both good songs. I'll fix and erase that later. This song is so freaking good. I'll play some more Lone Echo because I've rested for a while now. Probably be back until my Wi-Fi dies. I don't know why, but I always forget that your Wi-Fi like cuts out at a specific time. Well, thanks for sticking around. Well, thank you. I haven't done like a full like drawing like with color in a while on stream, so this is a very enjoyable thing to do. We'll still be lurking. Alright, thanks. But seriously, this song is too short for how good it is. don't think I've changed. Oops, wrong color. I don't think I changed the base color. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Good. Wrong color. There we go. I usually do this before I do the actual, like, eye color. But I forgot to do that this time. You know, I do love that Toby snuck in, like, the Undertale leitmotif here and there, especially in, like, the out of game stuff. Cute little details like that are always so nice. I love Spamton. I think we've hit a point where I can turn the paper back on. I wonder where that sample comes from. Because, like, some of the other voice samples are from other things. Like I know that most of Flowey's audio voice lines are from a McDonald's commercial, of all things. It's a wonderful idea! Like that one, and the whole wow thing from Photoshop Flowey. That's also another thing from that commercial. I remember when Chapter 2 came out, I just went ahead and played that one. I didn't even bother, like, replaying Chapter 1. I just jumped straight into Chapter 2. And, I had lost some context on certain things. But, you know what? It is what it is. And I picked back up after that. I, like, refreshed myself. Because it had been 3 years! It had been 3 whole years since Chapter 1 came out. And of course I get overexcited and just hop straight into the new stuff. I think one thing I'll be doing over the break, especially in like my free time, just to like chill out and stuff, is I'll probably play on my Wii a bit more. It's been a good while since I last really played on my Wii. It's still working just as good as it did whenever I first got it when I was like 7 years old. No, I was 8. I got it on my 8th birthday. I got this thing on my 8th birthday, and I still have it at the ripe old age of 22. How many years is that? That's 14 years! I've had my Wii for 14 years. That's probably the oldest thing I own, aside from some of my plushies. But damn. I love how this song is very much just straight up a fanfare. Like I can just imagine seeing a marching band playing that song. Hold on, did I pick up that color right? Did I use the wrong color for the... I totally did. I used the wrong color for this. I do really like this eye color. I wish I kept it for that big color wheel drawing I did. Ever think about what could happen? I'm sure there's AUs for it, but you ever think about what could happen if like what happens after you give up? Like what exactly does happen when the roaring happens? Sorry, I was thinking about fucking Attack on Titan. Do you ever think about like what could happen, especially with Susie being trapped in the dark world? Especially with that being the case. And considering the fact that Dark World food does not really like satiate lighteners. Yeah, this other drawing that I picked the colors from. Yeah, I decided to combine the shines at the bottom and the color. I decided to just keep that. Hold on. Where's this piece? Where's this drawing? How old is it? Where is it? Can't find it. There it is. It was from May. That's right. And it's a double piece actually. Because it's not just this. Because I opened up the file. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, this is the sketches. That's right. I remember that. Oh, did I just straight up, like, copy paste the file? Hold on. Where are you? The other half of this big piece, where is it? Any suit armor. What? Where is it? It's not in this file. Did I, like, delete it or something? Oh no, don't tell me I deleted it. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted it. That'd be stupid. Just straight up not here. What the heck? I was like, the sketch is here. You can see it. Oh, it is in here. Hold on. See, there it is. The other half. And this one had a red background, but I had just like colored over it. Changed the color from red to blue. I do like this piece. This whole thing. I think it's fun. I might change that suit though. Actually, I already did. With, where is it? This piece. The freaking Ryan Gosling meme. I changed the suit's design. It's not really intimidating, but like, it's easy to draw and simple. Cause like, I can't make up my mind about certain design details whenever it comes to this story. They've been working on it for way too long! Let's see. I love Noelle. I love Noelle in this house. She's so great. She's so sweet. A bit nervous. Very, very lovely. Very lovely character. I wonder what we're all gonna see in chapter 3 and 4. I wonder if there will be any updates to chapter 1, because it is a little bit different from the other chapters, both HUD-wise as well as like just general like mechanics. But that might be asking for too much. So like if chapter 1 still has those semi-outdated things to it, it is what it is. Been longer since the last time I drew anything, but I guess not. A lot has changed in those 2 months. I tend to improve in quality pretty quickly. I love this song. Honestly, this whole fighting sequence is really fun. Remember, that drawing took me ages to finish. I technically started it in April, but I didn't finish it till early May. But that's mostly because there was a lot of brainstorming. Oopsie. I used to put way too much effort into drawings like that. That's probably why it would sometimes take me forever to really make any sort of genuine improvements in my work. But I have since learned not to do that. It's just a genuinely good rule of thumb. Actually, hold on. Why did I put both of these in the same folder? Hold on. Why did I do this to myself? I actually switched this to the slightly lighter shade. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. You know what's so nice about switching my general drawing methods to what I do now? Is that it doesn't take nearly as long to finish something. Because I don't have to like sketch something out and then like do super precise line art or anything like that. I just go for it. And then like before I know it, I'm done. It's nice. Yeah, I think I'll change that to the lighter color. Just so it's like a bit easier to see. Beep. Might actually make that a bit darker because that's a little too saturated. That color might be better. Yeah, that's better. I think whenever I do my Undertale Deltarune Marathon, I think I'm gonna try to go to I think I'm gonna try to get multiple neutral endings. I think it'd be fun to like get specific neutral endings that I really like. I think it'd be a fun experience. There's one that I would love to get, but I don't know if I would be willing to do it. And it's aborted genocide post Undyne. Cause that one goes hard. That one's really good. My father has made a proposition to me. I am allowed to bring food up this one time. So I will be right back. I am kind of hungry, so yeah, I'll be right back. This is another one of my favorite songs. Also, I am back with some goodies. Cream soldier. And some combined leftovers from Thanksgiving. It's rice, turkey, and gravy. Well, that is good. That means just for me. Alright. Probably won't do much more shading than what I've already done. I probably won't shade the clothing. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not putting too much effort into this. Like I said, I've learned to not be such a perfectionist or anything like that. So, yeah. Excuse me. Our boy Spamton, G. Spamton. This song goes on for a little longer than I thought it would. I think one of my favorite things about Snowgrave is the fact that you don't really get to hear the Dark Fountain music. You know, I have a feeling that there are going to be two main endings to Deltarune. One is going to be where, like, you seal the pure Dark Fountain in Castletown. And it's gonna be, like, pretty sad, but, like, everything's saved, I guess. And then there's gonna be, like, another... There's probably gonna be, like, a true ending. Something like True Pacifist or something like that. I don't know. That just sounds like something that would happen. Like, obviously there's a clear-cut, like, plan from Toby with this one. But, like... It still seems like something that has the potential of having multiple endings. I love this drawing. I'm stealing color from it though. Honestly, I may just paint bucket this because that's too much to fill in. Excuse me. You know, I wish I could work on some of my things a bit more, but I am just one single person and doing like 50 different things at once. And I wish I could make them faster, but that's just not really possible. It's not probable either. I keep thinking about how I want to be able to really like do a lot of things really quickly, but I just can't. Not if I want them to turn out good, that is. If I really wanted to prioritize speed over quality, then like I'd probably have like a bunch of different things out by now, but I don't want to do that. I gotta like find a good balance between both speed and quality, because if you take too long on something, it's gonna lose its quality. Yansim.
Light is running low, and the shadows start to grow, and the places that you know seem like fantasy.
I don't know why I think it's feel. It's seem, not feel.
There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
I don't know who sang that, but their voice is very lovely. Yeah, look it up. You know, I used to be so afraid of singing in front of anybody, and here I am like occasionally popping out a little jingle here and there on stream. That's so nice. "18-year-old Sam would be very embarrassed." Excuse me, but I am no longer 18. I am 22. I have more confidence than I have had in over a decade. I was a fairly confident kid before stuff happened, but I've regained my confidence and my sense of pride in what I do. I'm proud of all my accomplishments, and I'm proud of all the things that I've been making. And I should be. I've put a lot of hard work into what I do. Not everyone can see it yet, but they will eventually. And I hope people enjoy the things I make. I know people already enjoy the streams that I do, but I want to do more. I always strive to go up above and beyond. Because I just like being a little overboard sometimes. I'm a little overzealous, but who said that was inherently a bad thing? I'm trying to not let my microphone pick up the sound of me eating. As someone with misophonia, I do not want anybody else suffering either. Let's see. We're almost done! I can't remember the last time I did like a full piece. I did a comic not that long ago. And that's on my Discord server. But I haven't really done like a full like illustrated piece in quite some time. Because I've just been working on developing certain things. Excuse me, I guess I just like hit this point where like I wasn't feeling as confident in my personal art. I was having a bit of a like a I was having my imposter syndrome was getting pretty bad at the time, and I don't know why I forgot about that until now. But it's not really like that anymore. I've regained a good sense of confidence in my work once I started progressing through so many different things. But I was also questioning a lot of other aspects of myself. But now I feel like I have the ability to remain confident in what I've done, what I've achieved. I should be confident in my work. I'm very skilled and very versatile in what I do. Oh, this line work. I thought I had accidentally gone over the lines, but no. It's the lines itself. Who knows, I might do a full illustration here soon. I mean, I did that one of my Persona, but that was in Asaprite, and I want to do something in Clip Studio Paint. Actually, hold on. I want to do something real quick to improve the dimensions of this shirt. So I should probably be out here instead. Especially since, you know, it's jammies. forgot that the Deltarune leitmotif is technically like a modification of the like Toriel theme. There we go. Nice little sketch sheet with Annie. Pew! Excuse me. Sweet little Annie, returning from not being drawn for so long. I remember the first time I played Chapter 1 and I went to try and fight Jibo, I was like, fuck this, I'm out! I mean, I technically did that on stream as well, but that was just for the sake of time. I just wanted to like give it a few tries to see if I remembered how it went. Alright, enough humming. Can't really keep up with that. Oops. Let's see. I wanted to just fill in some of the empty space in this canvas. Bean mouth. Beans. It's fun drawing bean mouth. I remember seeing that very, very silly Tumblr post like a gazillion years ago about bean mouth being a problem, which it wasn't. It was just a very utilized style because, well, 1, it's easy to draw, 2, it's easy to animate, and 3, it's appealing. It's visually appealing. Very simple body language, nice and soft. All that fun stuff. Alright, that's nice and filled in. Alright. To save! Not there. Here. There we go. Do not save. I love them. I need to draw them more. Alright. I'm gonna export this as well so I don't forget. Alright, enough meowing. Okay! That's all for today! I'm done now. Thank you for visiting. I hope you have a great day, and as always, farewell.